Hey folks, I'm Roman the Demon Worship Andromeda Ascendent. Who else would I be? Welcome back to my channel and to this fabulous featured edition of Tip to Toe. And it's featured because it's featuring a gorgeous girl called Darcy, and her favourite colour is pink. So we're going to be creating this cut crease using pink. I know I said to you all that the next video was going to be spectrum related, but we all know I love purple, so we're going to create a spectrum using pink and purple. So you can see it right here. And also it's Darcy's birthday. Well, it was actually yesterday. I was supposed to be doing this video yesterday, but unfortunately I was delayed, so I'm doing it today. And yesterday they also went to go and watch the 20th anniversary of Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia, here I go again, in London with my gorgeous drag daughter, Oxygen Drag Queen. Now you're probably wondering who the hell Darcy is. Well, I've just given you a little bit of a clue there. Basically, my gorgeous drag daughter, Oxygen Drag Queen, other half is called Byron. Byron is Darcy's sister, and yeah, there we go. A few days ago, she was watching one of my episodes, but she didn't realise who it was that she was watching. From what I can tell from Oxygen, apparently she thought that Oxygen was watching a Kate's Go cooking video. And then my voice was heard in the background, and lots of hysterics from Darcy, to which she didn't realise she was actually watching my channel. Darcy had no idea who I was, so needless to say, shock horror when she received a messenger clip from myself dedicated to her, and in my usual YouTube style fashion, you know, just to prove hello, it is me, and you know, Oxygen is my drag daughter and we're all pretty much related. So she had no idea. That's when I found out it happened to be her birthday, so I thought, I know, I can do two together and feature this gorgeous pretty girl. But seriously, she is absolutely amazing, as you can see in the picture. But in the words of Judge Judy, look at those two bologna sandwiches right there. I could feed my kids, my grandkids. You pay for the steak, you eat it. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of 2 big steaks, homina homina. So, yeah, we could also go on to the fifth element and say, bada bing, big bada boom. But, you know, if you want to see how this look was created, stay tuned. We're going to go right through it right now and show you how it's done. So, here it comes. Okay, so you all saw the look. Here is how we create it. I'm not going to go through the foundation and brow routine. We've already done that. If you want to know how to do that, it's probably on some of my other videos, so go and take a look at those. But just to do a quick recap, I started off with a L'Oreal Paris Infallible mattifying base, which it kind of has a weird oily texture to it first, but it dries really, really good and gives your foundation like the matte finish that you can see here. Already done contour and nose highlight and stuff. The Max Factor Pan Stick in shade 14, Cool Copper for the contour, L'Oreal True Match Foundation in the shade 1R1C, which is Ivory Rose, and a fantabulous new highlighter, which is from Morphe. It's Cedar Blow, and it's basically pure white. This is actually really good for eyeshadow colours. For concealer, if you want really, really, really bright colours. So we're going to be using this again. I've used it for the highlight areas, but we're going to be using it again on the eyes when we get to it. First of all, we need to do, though, is shadow shields, because we are creating a cut crease and we're going to wing it out a little bit. So I'm just going to quickly pop on the shadow shields and then come back and start the look. So, shadow shields on. I know it looks like I'm wearing Tampax on my face. Not Tampax, what would the other one be? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to start, and we are using 2 of James Charles items from Morphe. We're going to be using the Morphe James Charles colour palette, which is fabulous, and a recent purchase of mine, which is the Morphe X James Charles 34-piece brushette, which comes in this beautiful leather case, and it even has straps. Oh, dirty bitch. Oh, daddy, that's what I want. And actually, I've been looking for some really decent brushes for ages, and some like really fine detailed work brushes, and this, I have to say, has everything in that you could possibly wish for. A lot of them are still in the plastic at the moment because, you know, a little bit OCD, everything has to go back where it came from, but this has been an amazing set. So let's get on and create the colour. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning, the favourite colour here is pink. So, we're going to create a cut crease using as many shades of pink as we can. And this also goes into, as I said at the beginning of the video, the one that I was going to bring to you. So we're kind of doing a double here with spectrum as well. So we're going to use a spectrum of pinks and purples. And we all know I love purple. And we're wearing black, but, you know, we've got the black eyebrows. So there's black and purple in there somewhere, right? Okay, so we're going to find a big, well, not a too big, fluffy brush. And then we're going to be starting off with the colour Single. And we're starting with the M456, if you can see, which is the mini firm blending brush. And we're going to go straight in with the colour Single, which is kind of like a, well, it's a pink. And as you all know, I have hooded eyes. So cut creases are a little bit of a nightmare to do. But we have tips and trades. So basically, hooded eyes, what does it mean? It means that you can't see any of your eyelid once you've opened your eyes. But where the normal crease, where you would start drawing your cut creases, we have to make it higher up. So you can grab the end of a brush and just softly bounce and find where your socket is. And basically you can start there, and then that's where you start fluffing out and drawing out your crease. So I have a mirror over there, but you all know me, sensors operating at 50%, so we need a little bit of help. Ooh, look at that glare, glare of light. Oh, this is going to be so much fabulous. So, in with Single, find that point that we need, which is just there, and then follow it around. See, if you can see, gone just above where the crease would be. So we're going to start blending that. And like I said, this is going to be slightly winged as well. But first, we just need to get our shape. And this doesn't have to be perfect right now, because we can always blend living crap out of this later. Now apparently wings aren't necessarily a good thing for hooded eyes, but I don't care. We're doing it. I'm going to bring it down into there as well. Into the bottom line. Now for this you have to kind of squint a little bit so that you can get a straight line, but it all makes sense afterwards. See, you can see the crease already there. I'm going to basically darken this one up as much as possible. You all know, you've seen the finished look. Now, as well as having a hooded eye, I also have another, I'm not sure if the camera can see it or not, probably better on this side, this weird extra strange layer of skin. So where if you was drawing a crease, it would go right into the corner of the eye. I kind of have to compensate and draw over that as well. So yeah, double feature. Oh, mamma mia, here I go again. My. Just how much I missed you. The ramblings of a demon worship. We could do some music right now, couldn't we? For the Dancing Queen. And I'm going to very quickly do the other side to match, and then come back and we shall move on to the next step. Okay, as you can see, both sides now are done. We've taken the crease and take it a little bit further up so you can see lots of eyelid space, which you wouldn't ordinarily see with a hooded eye. We're going to use the same M456 brush. I'm going to go in with a slightly darker shade, which is, this one is called Love That. It's kind of a slightly deeper reddy pink. So we're going to use that, and then we're going to do exactly the same as we've just done and follow the same crease, but we're not going to bring it all the way across. We're going to stop about halfway, just level where the pupil of the eye would be. So we're just going to literally deepen it up all the way to the outer edge. So start on the outer edge, and you can go right over what you've already done. It doesn't matter at this point. And then, can you hear the drums? And we're going to stop just about there. I'm trying to keep it almost seamless. We can grab a clean fluffy in a moment and blend out that gorgeous single colour. Speaking of the birthday girl, it reminds me of a song, Dancing Queen, which ironically was also sang to a princess on her birthday. And I believe they were roughly the same age. But that's a little bit of trivia for you, so if you want to know how old the beautiful girl is, you'll have to figure it out. I could be wrong, actually, they might be different ages, but yeah. One gorgeous queen to another. I mean, princess. So again, with this eye, we're going to quickly do that and vanish off to the next step. So I shall see you in a moment. And there you go, both sides now relatively matching. Again, same big brush, and now we're going to deepen it up a little bit more with Escape, which is like a really darker purple. See, I told you we were going to get purple in here somewhere. Haha. And again, on the outer V, see how deep that is comparatively? Yes. See, we're not actually going to be using any black for this one. And with this, we're going to take it probably just as the arch is starting, just basically the outer V. And then once we've done that, we can move on to the actual eyelid itself. So the just first outer corner. And we bring it down there. Oh, fabulous. I don't want to talk about these things we've been through. So, there you go. Deepen it up right out to that corner. And as you can see, so it's purple, kind of like a mid-range pink, and then lighter there. I'm going to very quickly do this side to match, and then we will move on to the eyes, which is going to be fabulous. So stay right there, we shall be back. And now with both sides completed, we can hopefully remove these gorgeous shields. We are going to have to probably touch up a little bit on the foundation, because these are really sticky, and no matter how much, sorry, drop one on the floor, no matter how much you set your foundation, these kind of cheaper versions just rip things off. So next I'm just going to very quickly touch up under the eye, and then we're going to move on to cutting out the crease again and filling in the inner eyelids. So I shall be back in 2 shakes of the tail feather. Welcome, we have returned. Okay, so that's just the glare of the mirror. Right, now we need to use this gorgeous white concealer, which I found again, and a really tiny little brush, which I can't find, to basically go over and tidy up the crease so it's not all everywhere. And basically, literally draw it out again. So, here somewhere, which isn't in the James Charles brush set. Actually, there might be one in here, but I can't bother finding it. Just a little brush to grab some of this gorgeous white concealer. Actually, I do have another product, which is a tip that I learned recently. Grab a Q-tip and, if you want to, some of this gorgeous Nivea Micellar Skin Breathe Professional Makeup Remover for eyes and face, and just to basically cleanse over the eye, and it gives, you know, this a little bit of a better base to work with. I also need this, which is a Maybelline Face Studio Setting Powder for once I've concealed the eyes, because when you have hooded eyes, unfortunately, if you let a concealer dry, you end up with that horrible line in there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to very gingerly cut out in a little bit more detail that pretty part where we want to do our really bright pink. So just follow it as much as you can. Drag it down there. And then fill in. And stretch your eye as much as you possibly can, trying not to go over too much, of course, of that pretty crease. You just want a lovely seamless line. And with the edge, I'm trying not to open my eye too much here because I don't want it transferring onto the top. However, with the edge, you still want to diffuse it slightly, so the ring finger, which this is the opposite hand obviously, but ring finger, and just pat it lightly so you can diffuse that, because I know it's like really, really bright with it being white. You don't want too much transferring because we want to keep that gorgeous smoky effect at the edge. And then we need a big fluffy, this is nicely from the James Charles palette, but it's a clean one, and just set that, because what we don't want is lines to appear. I want to keep it as seamless as we possibly can. And I'll do the other side, and then we will come back and we'll get to the actual beautiful pink. Okay, now we are back. This side looks a little bit brighter, but trust me, it isn't. It's just the lighting here, because when you do that, see, bright. Let's see if we can do it again. No, the lighting's moved. There we go. Both the same. We're now going to go in with the Morphe M124 brush, which is a firm shadow brush. And we're going to use the shade, first of all, Pinkety Drinkety, just to give the, well, sort of like the white concealer a little bit of a base. So load up the brush. And I'm going to do these two steps quite quickly. I'm not going to catch up on both sides for two things. I'm going to do them both straight away. And we're literally just going to pack on this colour all of the eyelid where we've drawn the crease, the concealed mark. So just literally everywhere, Pinkety Drinkety, straight through. Pack it all on, curve the eyes all the way up. Not forgetting to extend the eye, because you know, those lines. And by the time we've finished this gorgeous eye look, she'll be super trooper. Same on the other side. Like I say, I'm just going to power through these two because this is the super easy bit. She says with a voice of clarity. Helps if you got colour on your brush, bitch. Pinkety drinkety. Because Darcy did say that her favourite colour was pink, so that's what we're doing. Just quickly check this side. Make sure we've got everywhere. There we go. So we've got the pinkety... We have that one. We've got pinkety drinkety on, and then we're going to literally pink it up completely by using the most pinky shade in here, which is called Skip. Oh, it looks adorable. I love it. So again, same brush, load that bitch up, and on we go. This is going to be so pink, it's unbelievable. You can already see the difference, can't you? Yes. Pack that bitch on all over there. Want loads of that shit. And that is star of the show, Inky Stinky Pinky, who always wants to get involved in every show that I do, anytime ever. In fact, we may ask his opinion on the look later. Chances are, Inky will say. So, sweep that across. And it's lovely and coloured in pink. It's fabulous, isn't it? Quickly do the other side as well. Lots of pink, lots of pink. Oh, I feel like skipping. It's called Skip. Why wouldn't you skip with Skip? Apparently Inky wanted water. Right, other half just popping in there. Dial Ascendant. And there you have it. Gorgeous pink on both eyes. Now we're going to grab a pencil brush, which is, if I can find it, the Morphe 431 Precision Pencil Crease Brush. We're not going to use it on our crease. We're going to use it underneath. Just basically to join these up. So we've already got the Escape. So we're going to go in with the Love That and then Single just to join it back up in the corners. Join me in a few moments and I shall have that done, and then we will get the lashes and everything else done, so see you in a mo. Okay, so we're back. The eyes are finished minus lashes, and I'm not going to actually do liner on this because liner with hooded eyes, basically you would kind of detract from what you've already done and you would get rid of all the gorgeous lighter colours. So you could get away with like a really thin line, but we've already got enough dark colours in here. So we're going to move on to highlight, and also we've got lips to do as well. So I have this gorgeous MUA Underdress Your Skin Shimmer Highlighter, which is in the shade Pink Shimmer. See, pink. Told you we were going to use lots of pinks in this one, just for Darcy. Why does that make me think, oh, Mr. Darcy? But, you know. So, lots of shimmer on the nose because we want that to really stand out like that. Yes, fabulous. And then I also need to find a pretty brush, which I don't think is written in this set. So there's another one which is gorgeous for this, which is a M405 contour blush brush. I do actually have a pink blush, but I think it's probably a little bit too much for this. We don't want to overdo it. We want to keep it simple looking, as in the picture. Although actually, in Darcy's picture, it is basically, you know, all glamour without huge dark cut creases. It's like a very I don't want to use the word basic because it's not basic. It's a simplistic, light, you know, kind of look. So, under here, with the same shimmer, and I'm going to take it as far under the eye actually as possible because we want all of the attention up here mostly as well. Same gorgeous pink shimmer we're going to be. That's Inky giving his opinion, basically saying no. Pop, pop, pop. And also it'll help carve out the gorgeous cheekbones as well. And the reason why I'm taking it up this far is so that those gorgeous wings part as well. A little bit on the Cupid's bow, because we always like to do that. Basically anywhere we've highlighted, and there's a little bit there as well. Just a little bit of that area because we like to shine. Kind of sets everything apart. See? Glorious, fabulous, little bit there. But the main attention is here. See? Because it draws focus to the eyes. The eyes have it all. And now we shall move on to the lips. And I do actually have a lip brush here, which is actually, well, it's a detailed liner brush, but I tend to use those for, well, it's a lip liner as well. It actually means eyeliner, but you can use them for lip liner. But I'm not going to. I'm going to be brave and I'm going to go straight in. The lip shade I'm going to be using is, I'm not sure who it's by. So it's by Knick Knack New York. And it's in shade 19, which I believe is Hot Magenta, but when it comes out it's more of a beautiful pink. So let's get this on first. Oops. Need to get the mirror where we can see her, don't we? Yes. And as I remember, this is a little bit scratchy, because it's been a while since I've used this colour actually. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to go over with a gloss as well. You can probably see a little bump there because unfortunately she actually sliced it earlier. Oops. And I'm going to slightly overdo this one. Because it has tiny lips. Which is fine for black and gothic looks, but when you want full colour, it likes to say no. Fabulous. So that's the Hot Magenta. And I'm not sure if I want to use this or not, but it's Makeup Gallery. It's a really, 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 really cheapy one. But it's dripping with pink. So I'm just going to very quickly go over that. Just so it stands out. Where did I put it? There she is. Just a tiny little touch at the top because this stuff is really icky and sticky, which is what we like. Mwah. There you go. Gorgeous pink lips, because like we said, Darcy's favourite colour was pink. So, pretty much a finished look. I'm going to go and style the hair off camera. I'm going to do lashes as well, and then we're going to come back and show you the fantabulously finished look and wave bye-bye to you all. So join me in about 30 seconds in camera time, actually not about that fast in camera time, when we'll show you the completed look with hair and all. And here we have the ultimate finished look. Off camera I did my lashes, quickly did the hair, made it all gorgeous and fabulous and straight and beautiful. And here is the inspired look from Darcy, using her favourite colour pink, which is pretty much pink everywhere, and then slightly going into the look that I promised you with the spectrum. So I've used the lots of different pinks and purples. But this is it, and hopefully I shall see you all next time on a new episode of Tip to Toe. In the meantime, dismiss That's the Starflight Express Room 4. Thank you for the music, the songs I'm singing. Thanks for all the makeup we're bringing. Who can live without it? I ask in all honesty. I don't care, because I know I can't. Makeup is fabulous. See y'all later. Catch you on the flip side. Bye bye.